Well, good morning. Talking to my brother last night at Bible study, and he said, what you need to do is to just, in order to use a fan in your defrost stuff and not risk engaging the compressor, is unplug the compressor. The power, that is, the power to the compressor. So, what I did in here, you see back in there, maybe not. Back in here is a plug. I just disconnected that, and what that should do is allow me to use the heater motor or the blower for the defrost without risking engaging this compressor. Take a look at this. This is the clutch. And the clutch and back plane, and the clutch is completely melted, and that's due to the compressor back there seizing up on me, and the torque of the serpentine belt trying to turn this engage clutch, and just melted it and burned it all up. Now, that is why that belt down there, I don't know if you can see it, which is called a serpentine belt. And the serpentine belt controls the fan, the alternator, power steering, compressor, and of course the crank. Well, it's all one belt. Unlike the old machines, they'd have 2 or 3 different belts to handle each of those devices. But these have one belt that serve all those. So I can't trust that belt. So I was talking to my brother last night. After Bible study, I said, well, I think the first priority is to get a replacement serpentine belt. Now that I've taken his advice and just disconnected the power source to the compressor, that I should be able to safely turn on the, defrost or whatever, without risking engaging, that clutch and to the seized and causing more damage. So now I can twist this past the AC down to defrost without the compressor engaging as I'm going past all that. So even if with the compressor having power to it, even doing that is going to engage the compressor to dry out the air, which is handled by that. That's the dryer, and what that does is it's like a heat pump. It takes out the moisture out of the air when the blower is running. So what that means is now this week I'm going to run down to O'Reilly's, and they probably don't have the belt, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on order and pick it up on Friday, and then arrange a time with my brother to put that new serpentine belt on, so I can drive. At least then I can drive it, and I'd feel confident that with a new belt I can go ahead and traverse and maybe find a fishing hole somewhere. I don't know. Well, what do you say we take a look in the garden? Let's see where we're at with that. Well, see, yesterday I was talking about Sophie, and I can't find Sophie's collar. she's been digging these holes and teaching Red how to do it, but I think her collar may have fell in one of these holes, and then of course the rains washed dirt over it. I can't find it. I figured, well, I just mowed the other day. I figured that maybe maybe the mower will pick it up. But Karen, I was talking to Karen about it. I said I can't find her collar, and it's got her rabies tag on it and stuff like that. And she said, well, it's time for her to have a new collar anyway, so we're going to get her a new pink collar. So yeah, here's the tomatoes. This dadgum case just won't stay straight. But I have. Look at here. Look at here. One tomato, and that's doubled its size since day before yesterday or the other day. I came in here to prune this up, get some more air in it, and some of these, boy, this thing just grows like a weed. This tomato plant hasn't given me. I thought there was some blooms on it, but we had a real nasty rainstorm, and despite having this shield up here, get you off of there. There we go. Nice, Sophie. There's Sophie. Ain't giving me any. I haven't seen any tomatoes. Look at this dead-gum cucumber. Got a beautiful few blossoms on that feller. See how she fares. The pepper's looking pretty good. Oh, snip that off. There we are. Dead leaf. Don't need that. And I picked the radishes. I got one, and it wasn't even any good per se. I got radishes didn't fare very well. So, but the pepper's looking pretty good. I ain't got no peppers on it, but the plant looks pretty good. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a good year for the little plants here. But that's the garden today. And then we got Sophie here. What are you doing, Sophie? What are you doing, sweetheart? What are you doing, sweetheart? Why don't you go find your collar? Why don't you go find it for me? There's Atlas. Yeah. So, there's Van. Disconnected the power to it. Still don't trust it because that serpentine belt. But I guess we'll get that. We'll get that this weekend. Something happened with my phone. I don't think I had been raked over the coals more hard. Just quick interjection. I don't know what happened to my phone. It stopped recording, so I'm just going to tell you what this is all about in the middle of this talk that I'm doing. I was talking about playing music or doing shows on a wedding anniversary. We are coming up to our 38th wedding anniversary this weekend, and I was talking about that day's sacred, and not to mention the fact that it's falling on Sabbath, which is also sacred. And so that's what this story is all about. I'm talking about me making the breaking the cardinal rule during I think it was our first, or Karen and I were talking about this last night, first or second wedding anniversary. I was playing a show on our wedding anniversary, and she made it very clear that I shall not do that in the future, ever. And to this day, I am not. She had asked me, she says, "You're not rehearsing this weekend, are you?" I said, "No." "You know what this weekend is, don't you?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Not only do I know, but Lynn and Retta know. Hey, no rehearsal, no shows, no nothing on their anniversary, because Karen will kill him and bury him somewhere in the woods." So that's what I'm talking about here. Okay, back to the storyline. Hard than that. And then to top it all off, I go back to the event manager to schedule next year's events or shows, and he goes, "Well, I got the 15th of June available, and we can slot you all in for that." I go, I almost said, "Yeah, put me down." Then it dawned on me, wait a minute. No, no, I'm not available that. No, my band's not available that day. So I made that mistake once, and boy, she 38 years later, 39 actually, reminded me last night, "You're not rehearsing this weekend, are you?" I told her, "No, I ain't rehearsing." Yeah, I know what sacred day it is. Other than it being Sabbath, I know that that's sacred, but it's our anniversary. But anyway, so I guess that's about all I've got to say today. Um, I'm just gonna head down and see what the cost of a serpentine belt is for this rig, and go from there. And hopefully, I can arrange a time, a scheduled time when my brother's not busy, and help him or ask him to help me to put this replacement belt on. All right, guys. Well, have a blessed day and another. And we'll talk to you later. I see my brother's calling, so I'm going to call it quits. Bye.
Okay, went to Riley's and $49 for Murray belt, serpentine belt. A belt that would include using a compressor. So let's see. After sales tax, $49.95.99 plus sales tax should come to about $714. So I'm gonna get that on Friday. I'm gonna buy the serpentine belt because I think that's the safest move at this time. Of course, it recommends getting a new tension pulley, which is another $50. I'll think about that. I don't think there's anything wrong with the tension pulley on this doohickey, this rig. So that's the story there. I'm gonna have to, and they got it in stock. So I'll pick that feller up on Friday, and maybe I can convince my brother in Christ, to help me put that belt on. Well, actually, I'll stand there with a light and look pretty, and he'll do all the grease monkey work because he knows what he's doing, and I don't. Anyway, well, I know up here what I'm doing. It's just applying that to these. I don't have that skill. I know in theory I could probably draw it out, but yeah, he knows what he's doing. Anyway, and probably do it in 3 minutes, where it take me 3 hours. So that's the story. There it is, the continuing saga of the Vaninator. And of course, I'll have to, once I feel safe with a new serpentine belt, then I can focus my efforts on the compressor and drive. All right, listen, have a great day. It's beautiful out there. And you know what, guys? Hold the door open for the women. And if they say, "Well, I don't need no man to hold the door open," then just shut the door before she tries to walk through it. Okay? There. Don't need to put up with that attitude. And women, you don't need to be projecting that attitude. All right? Stop it. Stop it. People want to be kind. Allow them to be kind. Don't get your panties in a twist. And guys, don't get your panties in a twist when you cop some attitude because of something. Just go pray about it. All right, all right. Good men, good women, and good dogs. I got good dogs. Yeah. All right. Love y'all. Have a blessed day. And today is Wednesday. 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 Okay. Have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. And praise God that you have today to glorify Him. All right. Take care.